Having caught a man cold, if you say, I found some time to look over some old videos, and this I called ground preparation disaster because I had bought the service of having the ground prepared for new plants, but I knew I had an area that was very swampy, or the ground was way too weak to handle being driven over. I had given the contact at the forest company that bought the forest and arranged the ground preparation, a detailed map that this area they have to be careful, they cannot go straight over it. That information did not make it to the entrepreneur that was doing the work, so he drove straight into that marsh pit and got stuck. So, absolute disaster. I have so many disappointments, sadly, with bringing in hired people over the years. This is not the first time, it just amazes me. Have you had any disappointment entrepreneurs or hired hands in the forest yourself? Please leave a comment. It's sad that it happens and the information doesn't make it. It costs them money. It annoys me. It's just stupid that information in today cannot make it to where it should be. As you can see, it's pretty well stuck. Luckily, our old excavator was, or mine was out of service, a broken hose. More on that maybe in the future, because it would have been hard. So they had to bring in some other contractor to help them out. They had not called me with the number that was on my locked gate. They had just unloaded and bypassed it. Just stupid. Sure, they arrived in the middle of the night, but we could have avoided all of this if they had called me, and I could have asked if they had received the map with the marked weak spots. Had they said no, I would have just told them, you just sit tight and get hold of that map. You don't touch my ground until that. If I'm ever gonna have any contractors or any hired hands in the future, I will have it in the contract in written form that they will contact me and I am allowed to talk to them before any work starts, or the people that arrange it can handle the entire bill. I have had a meeting with my contact at the forest company, and the bill for preparing the ground has been greatly reduced, so he has handled it well in some way, but I would have rather paid full price and get it done without any extra damage. They having to bring in an extra machine also. They arrived at a very wet time. It had been raining a lot. The roads are taking a beating, and bringing in extra machines. They also needed to bring in the fuel truck. They have drove back and forth on my road a little extra with the ground preparation machine, and overall they did extra turn, did extra damage. The tiny little fraction of a silver lining to this story is them getting stuck made me have time to remove a few wind-fallen trees that were in the area where they were gonna operate, that would have made them perform poorer, having to go around all of them. So I was able to remove them before they got unstuck.